Well, hi, and welcome back. At this point, I am going to talk about cannabis. And the reason is I've been watching Drugs, Inc. on Netflix. They started with hash, making that the big deal, and then they went on for a couple seasons and finally got to marijuana madness. Unfortunately, everything that they have been saying shows the racism, and it's very, very sad, because when the FBI and Giuliani and all the rest of them in New York went after the Italian mafia, the story doesn't seem to consider Harlem or the black mafia, which did take over apparently all of the drug business in the United States. The drugs come from other places, but at the same time, where? Apparently the synthetic molly and all the things you buy that are cannabis or perhaps cocaine, but they're not to be ingested because they're bath salts of some sort, come from China. The Peruvian flake from Peru, the methamphetamine from the Sinaloas, and who do they go after? They go after the low-hanging fruit, what they can smell, what is bulky, and what all of us are coming to believe not only should be legal, but should be medically available to anyone who needs it. I, as an elder, enjoy having a full night's sleep, and since I was ill recently, I'm not in a real hurry to start smoking it. But I have had a few puffs in the past 3 or 4 weeks. I'm not getting dizzy behind it. And I can't trust all of the edibles at this point because they're concentrating the pesticides. So until the Uber economy, the gig economy, the let's fool each other economy gets over it, I'm not too interested in these fake pseudo-doctors, pseudo-chemists, pseudo-business people who are in it just for the money. Now, given that, what do you think is really going on? I think it's racism. I think it's allowing an entire generation to be destroyed. They don't talk about LSD destroying people. They talk about MDMA. Ibogaine. Ibogaine seems to be good for some people because it's a choice between death and getting clean. But who wants to take a synthetic cocaine? Who wants to become a meth freak? Methadone? What the heck is that? M-E-F-A-D-O-N-E? When we had the love drug, it was called MDA. When that got put on Schedule 1 or something like that, people went to MDMA. And they keep making little adjustments to the molecule without any concern for anybody's health, mental, physical, or anything. All I can say at this point is grow up. Use scientific evidence, use legal means, and you know what? Sessions, get a textbook and start learning, or get out of your position because you don't know what you're talking about and you have a bias that is not healthy for the rule of law. That's it. Get out of the business. You're bad for the law.